Salut tout le monde, c'est Yano Pippo et on se retrouve pour ce 60e épisode sur Genshin Impact. Bon, normalement aujourd'hui on va aller à Inazuma, enfin. Avant ça, on a juste un petit tournoi qui nous attend.
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? Alright, next please. What's your name?
Yano Pippo.
Wait, aren't you... did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Ah, ils vont abandonner du coup.
Aren't they a vision bearer though? Why are
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that... It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament. Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
Eh ouais.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision.
T'inquiète.
See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, it's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to... So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui Harbinger.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion
Comment elle
already.
se la pète. Regardez le regard.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this... Right, your registration...
Allez,
A
let's
great
go.
hero such as your...
Oh, we're not here for...
There's another prize?
Beto must have upped the...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being... Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave...
Hey, so... Paimon's thinking about that whole... Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that... So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament.
Ah.
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win.
Ouais,
Alright,
enfin...
It's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good.
Vas-y.
Then please...
Sans pouvoir élémentaire.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a
Hop là.
strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
2, 1.
Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Attends, on a gagné là ou?
So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally...
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious...
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, so come on. We all know you've got a wide...
All right,
Ah, c'est bon?
let me
C'était
think.
ça le tournoi?
You fought well.
All right then. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liu was... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same.
Oh, je pensais pas qu'il me connaissait
For
déjà.
one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting. So, I'm putting you straight through to...
Ah ouais.
But we only...
This is how Captain...
Bon,
Besides,
ça m'arrange, hein.
had you-
Allez.
All right. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seemed... Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes... You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause. Very well.
All right, that's enough chit-chat
Et
for
pas
now.
d'éléments du coup, hein. Ouais, on va tenter avec elle.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but I do not doubt your ability...
Relax. My girl...
Okay, fall...
Ok, let's go.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The
Oula, il court
semifinals
bizarrement,
have begun. Who's it gonna be
Oh,
this
déjà un peu
time?
plus costaud.
The hero or the
Oh, pas
dark
mal.
horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Wow.
The fury.
Ouh, je pensais que j'avais esquivé. Hop là, ciao.
Pretty good. I'm sweating. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right! For a moment there, if you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest.
J'avoue qu'il
I
serait très
wanted a
fort.
vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, but mine, I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to the...
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try?
No, I didn't. I only wanted... Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses.
Faudrait lui donner l'œil
learn from
divin.
Wow!
If you have the
Je pense
chance
qu'on aura
in
le
the
choix.
future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger now.
Il se
By the
barre?
way, do you...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have, so don't get too cocky.
Extrêmement rapide. C'est pas la force, sa force du coup à lui.
Maybe we should ask around.
Renseignez-vous
See
sur
what
votre
we can find out
adversaire.
about our opponent in the final round.
Auprès de
Paimon
qui?
thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Laisse-moi parler là. Auprès de qui? De lui?
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe...
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of... Still, I'm sure he'll be no...
Ok. Allez, dis-moi tout.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place.
La dispersion de la force.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front.
Oh, alright.
Thanks.
Bon, je
I'll
peux se
do
encore parler un troisième. C'est toujours comme ça dans ce jeu.
We still haven't got any useful information
On
yet.
pourrait pas tout de suite aller chez elle.
Maybe we can go to...
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly, I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
I guess not using your elemental powers.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skin. What's the matter? Worried that you've bit.
If that is the case, then I haven't properly...
Mon avis, il a une arme.
We could tell that from your getup. But at the same time...
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial tradition. I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. Given your talents,
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
gathering intelligence is an essential... Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to...
Comment il sait ça, ouais?
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. Come with me. Some post-match...
Il est bizarre, lui. Il veut nous pécho ou... Vers un endroit tranquille. Mais il allait où, là-bas? J'ai pas bien compris, il allait où? Mais sur la carte, ils me disent rien. Attends, mais... Mais oui. C'est-à-dire pourquoi ils l'ont enlevé? Ah, il a carrément changé d'île. Qu'est-ce qu'ils sont chiants des fois. Oh, putain. Quelle idée. Ça n'a absolument aucun intérêt, mais bon, vas-y. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu veux?
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met.
Ah, et lui, son élément, c'est Anemo aussi. Je viens de voir son œil divin, là.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear it is things of this nature that I also hear from within.
As crazy as all that sounds,
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your
Il ferait un bon archon, lui. Hein.
To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that.
hey, stop evaluating us based on our...
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental...
It's nothing really. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how...
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield.
C'est vrai que notre combat contre Tartaglia, on a utilisé deux éléments en même temps.
Of course, I too shall share with you all
En fait, on est l'avatar. Le dernier maître de l'air. Attends, quoi? Oh, ça me plaît. C'est du feu, logiquement. Je défonce, non? Bon.
Our bond is strong.
Bon, on va voir ce que ça vaut. Ah, je peux pousser vers l'eau. Vas-y, tombe dans l'eau. Hop là, ça c'est fait. Il y en avait un autre, non? Oh, il est là. Putain, elle est forte elle quand même, hein. Putain, elle est rapide. C'est vrai qu'on l'utilise rarement elle, mais wow. Wow. Encore? Ok, faut du feu là. Attends, envoyer le bébé, il est où là? Voilà, nickel. Ouh, parfait.
Watch this. Don't push your luck.
La foudre, normalement, c'est la glace.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Your skills in battle are truly
Une perso qui fait des...
Even your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find him. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to in other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the god and what influences the god's decision.
C'est vrai, pourquoi est-ce qu'il donne des pouvoirs à des humains?
You must be for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to answer any questions you may have. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is current. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that in the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria?
Electro?
Or not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the ride.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly... Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity... It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not...
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
Je suis pas sûr non plus.
We will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
Attends, on avait déjà rencontré? Attends, je regarde juste sur internet, il y a déjà quelqu'un qui m'a dit ça en commentaire. J'ai juste tapé Shogun Raiden. En même temps, je continue à parler.
There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
Ok. Il est mystérieux, lui.
Match is approaching.
Oh, right. We got so...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can... Very well.
Allez, téléporte-moi.
I wish to see who will obtain the
Attends, je regarde. Shogun Raiden. Shogun Raiden. Quoi elle ressemble? Ah ouais, je crois qu'on l'avait déjà vue, elle. Effectivement, mais j'avais pas fait gaffe que c'était elle. Ok. Et ça, c'est un archon?
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of... We've seen many exciting battles. Now, I'd like to introduce our first. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui heart...
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed her, but today's final round will... As for our other combatant... Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show...
Wait a moment. Something to... Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the traveler.
Il s'est barré avec. Il s'est barré avec, le bâtard.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Putain, j'en étais sûr.
We don't know when.
Maintenant, va falloir le récupérer.
I never...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and...
If you would, please come with me.
Bah ouais, bien sûr.
Come with me.
On va les défoncer.
The winds
Attends,
have come
wow,
at an
wow, wow.
opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue
Voilà.
our search for clues.
Let's go. Attends, il y a un temps limité. C'est lui là?
By the way, what made you suddenly think of catching the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why
Ah, il est
didn't
là.
you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Ouh, pas mal ça.
Leaving so soon. Dodge this. Freeze.
L'autre il est un peu casse-couille. Hein. Oh.
So hard! Our bond is strong.
No escape.
Il bouge de là, frère.
Be gone!
Ah là, tu peux plus te téléporter. Hein. Ah, je suis mort, on l'a déglingué. Oh, essaie pas de t'enfuir. Oh, il est paralysé. Let's go. Et voilà. Facile. Donc c'est lui qui avait participé.
Is
Mais
this
c'était
an
un
answer from this world?
membre de... Attends, c'était pas un Fatoui, on est d'accord. Hein. Ah non, c'était pas lui. Ouais, donc c'était juste un membre de... Comment ça s'appelle? De l'ordre de l'abîme, voilà.
Hear that too? What does it sound like?
Vers où? Ah, vers là-bas.
Hubris.
Attends, parce que...
This way.
Voilà.
Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
C'est bon, on est là, on est là, on est là. Voilà qu'il fallait aller. Ah, voilà.
Hoarders, they're here. Get them.
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
This moment will be frozen in time. You're open.
Bon, ça va, donc que celui rigolo, ça passe. Hop là, c'est ciao. Juste récupérer un peu de vie là. Ah. Ah, c'est lui.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even
T'inquiète.
prepared a boat to ensure quick.
No boat could ever match the speed of...
The wind? What are you talking? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems... Additionally, your chosen escape route was... In other words, you failed.
You.
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human...
Fine, fine. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now.
Salopard. Va.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that since there was no use in trying to face, I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. Dread. This could... I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate...
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for steal...
Huh? You're not serious.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the... It seems that it would be only fair.
Whoa, whoa, we don't need to go...
I never would have guessed you. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
Ah ouais, on va t'éclater, mec. Mais j'allais dire sans œil divin, il va rien faire lui. Hein. Il a aucune chance. Allez, dégage. Hors de ma vue.
No, no. Do what you want, but please.
He has persevered to the bitter. Put down the vision.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you... It's up to you. Such willing...
No, no. No need for that. Thank you for release.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get.
I take no pleasure in when people are forced into a corner.
Allez hop.
That is when they're great. But unfortunately... yes. I wanted... From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for... I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell... After seeing you command multiple...
À mon avis, si moi je prends l'œil divin, c'est bon.
Give it a try. I see. So you are also... No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind...
The story
Dommage.
begins with an old...
Oh non. Oh,
He was
putain.
once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered.
Quoique, mine de rien, ça fait partie de l'arc Inazuma. Hein.
Skill, a symbol of ultimate power.
Ok.
But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand.
Attends, il allait l'affronter.
Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly
Ça malade.
desired after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his
Ah non, c'était
sentence
son
of
frère
divine
ou son âme,
punishment,
ouais, ouais.
his severed blade hitting the ground.
Ah là là.
Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness.
Dommage. Il a perdu son œil divin.
In his last
Ah,
moments,
j'ai capté.
what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene.
Ouais, ouais,
All
l'œil
I knew
divin
was
s'est
that I
éteint.
mustn't let his hope, which burned so
Ça prouve qu'il est mort, quoi.
brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
C'est triste quand même. Hein.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is... But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies...
Kazuha.
It's... All right then. It's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Allez, moi j'aimerais bien qu'on aille à Inazuma maintenant. Inazuma. Bon bah vas-y, on a gagné hein. De toute façon.
If you're looking for the captain, she was. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time, and Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she. But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this... He knew he stood no chance of winning the match. In which case, the Crux clash...
Huh? If that's.
Paimon thought we'd win.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes.
Yes, I believe
Yes.
so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she... But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by... In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of...
T'inquiète.
You're saying she can change the weather.
Let us not forget that this... Suffice it to say...
Je crois que le voyage il va pas se faire en 5 minutes hein.
Thank you.
Mais ça va être trop stylé.
One final word
Je
of
le
warning.
sens bien.
The part of your journey that lies after the storm.
Ah ouais. Ah là là. Incroyable, pardon, je tapais dans le micro. Eh mais attends, il y a des coffres là, je peux les ouvrir? Ah non. De quoi? Non, me dis pas qu'on est bloqué. Ah non, c'est bon. Ouais, je veux qu'on bouge là. Je veux qu'on... Hop hop hop. Allez, Beidou là. Beidoudou. Ouais, on est toujours au niveau 30 d'aventure. Attends, c'est quoi ça? Ouais, vas-y. Merci. Succès. En route pour Inazuma. Ouais. C'est bon là? C'est quoi? Voilà. Ici aussi. Boum. Et du coup on a une récompense. Voilà, ça qu'on veut. Bref, on va chez Baidou. Enfin Baidou. Elle est vraiment là-haut? Parce que là je vois Catherine, donc je me méfie.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for... Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the... Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma. Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you.
Seems Beidou is
C'est vrai.
Of course.
So you'll be heading off then? Whether the journey... Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh,
À bientôt, Catherine de Liu.
now. We practically see each other.
Chaud, la moins fréquentée que la Catherine de
Well, if
Mondstadt.
that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
Ah ouais? L'île de Narukami.
So there's another Catherine in
Ah, la Catherine de Inazuma, bah oui.
There's no need.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my...
Okay, thanks for coming up.
Just following orders.
Je crois qu'Inazuma, on va bien kiffer. C'est-à-dire que moi j'adore le Japon, alors là. Parler à... Aller sur le bateau. On va déjà monter là-haut. En plus ça me fait rire, il y a plein de trucs où on n'était pas à Mondstadt, il y a plein de trucs où on n'était pas à Liu. Mais c'est pas grave, franchement on s'en fout, let's go. Ouais, on passe par là. On fait comme l'autre fois. On monte en haut. Attends, what? Ah, des lucioles. Ah non. Faut qu'on aille sur le bateau. Putain, ils auraient pu mettre un truc pour se téléporter sur le bateau, hein. C'est quand même un peu des charlots, mais bon. Merde. Voilà, encore un peu. Fais gaffe parce qu'il y a des trucs en feu, ouais, voilà. Hop là. On va aller à Inazuma. Yes. Pour le 60e épisode, j'espérais que pour fêter ça on puisse aller à Inazuma. Ou au moins le voyage quoi. Parce que je pense qu'ils vont nous faire une... Pas une mission, mais genre on va voir le voyage direction Inazuma, on va se faire attaquer par des monstres marins ou un truc comme ça je pense. Pour le côté un peu aventure du jeu et boum. C'est parti. Attends, je regarde juste c'est quoi là-dedans là. Allez, on y va.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered
Allez,
a delay.
Boa Hancock, emmène-moi.
Don't. Well, now that we set sail for the land engulfed by storm.
Anchors away!
Let's go! Waouh. Donc là on se barre. Haha. Direction Inazuma. Incroyable ce jeu quand même. Ah, il est là lui. La classe. Capitaine Beidou. Il est grave stylé ce perso. Hein. Je suis content de l'avoir. Même si on l'a pas vraiment utilisé, mais c'est pas grave. Yes! À direct! On a Inazuma. Putain, j'ai hâte. J'ouvre grand les yeux là. Waouh! Ah ouais! Ah ouais, tout de suite le changement de décor. Wow, c'est quoi ça? Masterclass. Et nous voilà à Inazuma. Oh, avec un renard. Merde, référence à quoi déjà? Ah, comment ça s'appelle? Mince, je connaissais le nom. Le yokai japonais là. Bref, on s'en fout. Attends, non, je m'en fous pas en vrai. Non, pas Hatsune.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me
Ouais,
waiting,
je suis fatigué.
Captain.
Alors te voilà, tu m'as fait attendre, capitaine.
And it appears we have a couple
Thomas.
of stowaways.
C'est vachement japonais
Or
ça.
perhaps I should say, honored
Thomas.
guests.
Oh la musique, écoutez. Oh trop bien.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Ah, il est clairement pas du coin lui.
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy
ouais?
seas can't keep.
With any luck, it'll give you a... Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's... If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sail...
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all.
Let's go.
Captain Beidou.
On va enfin découvrir Inazuma.
First things first. We need to go get you registered at the border.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be...
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Ok. Donc là on est à Inazuma. Incroyable. Putain, c'est beau hein. Rien que le port là il est sympa. Montre les noms des gens. Faites-moi rêver un peu. Non, on va pas les dire. Oh. Melon, lavande. Lui, ça s'appelle comment là? Jones? Mais... Ah, mais c'est peut-être parce que c'est le port. C'est pour ça qu'il n'y a pas de nom... Attendez, la carte. Ah. Donc c'est ça Inazuma. À mon avis, c'est plusieurs îles. Ça fait référence vraiment au Japon. Putain, c'est loin, hein? Ouais. Donc c'est quoi ce qu'il y a là-haut? Attendez. On va d'abord aller... Avant toute chose... Ah, les samouraïs! Incroyable! Putain, les maisons japonaises et tout! Oh, c'est la Catherine d'ici? Ah non, je croyais. Patronne de la boutique vend du voyage. Si, le perso joli. Mais... Oh, la ref avec les petits mots porte-bonheur et tout. Sasano, voilà, enfin un nom japonais. Je suis en train de me dire... à un moment donné... Oh, c'est trop stylé. Ouais, il y avait une petite île là-bas. Voilà. Ça, c'est super important. On va prendre les petits fruits là. Hop, hop, hop. Oh, la lune. Oh, c'est un cerisier en fleurs? Ah non, je crois pas. Oh, par contre, on peut essayer l'élément qu'il y a ici. Ah, je me pose vraiment la question, c'est quel élément? Je regarde un peu la carte. Oh, elle est grande déjà cette île. Kamisato, sanctuaire Narukami. Ah ouais. Île de Jinren. Incroyable. Donc là c'est Ritu. Ritu. Ah, je sais pas, on le fait? On tente? Vas-y. Juste pour voir ce que ça fait. Wow! La petite baraque là-bas. Attends, on n'a pas un ennemi là qu'on peut vite attaquer? Attends. Quoi? Ah merde! Enfin, on peut pas entrer, c'est ce qu'on a fait, hein, mais bon, c'est pas grave. Vas-y, on va prendre notre laissez-passer. Kageyama. C'est pas un prénom de mec normalement ça?
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. You must be new here.
Vachement japonaise la tête, mais bon.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
Oh,
well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What?
Des faux papiers?
Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order.
Ah ouais?
Welcome to Rito.
Bah ok. Attends, bienvenue à Ritu, mais c'est juste la ville du coin quoi.
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go.
Sheesh. So it is super strict.
Yeah,
well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from, as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Ah ouais, c'est pour ça qu'il y a autant d'étrangers là.
I like how you think. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Bah lui c'est un étranger quoi.
Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
A Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Ouais, c'est intéressant de fou. Ça m'intéresse, c'est quoi là? Des souvenirs touristiques? Mais comment ça se fait qu'ils vendent des souvenirs touristiques alors qu'il n'y a pas de touristes? Ah voilà, vous n'avez pas beaucoup de clients. Les marchands de... Décidément, à chaque fois on parle de ce peuple, ce pays-là. Sneznaya. Sneznaya. C'est pas justement le royaume de la tsarine, ça? Les Fatouis? Le confinement. Ah bah oui, on a connu ça nous aussi, hein. Covid et tout. Je comprends. Là, ça avait l'air d'être bizarre, ouais. Ah c'est une meuf de Mondstadt. Ah ouais. Ah bah oui, effectivement, tu m'étonnes. En fait, il fait chier tout le monde ce décret, quoi. Surtout que ça a réellement existé, hein. Oh, des masques. Purée, j'ai totalement oublié le nom de ce yokai. Le tanuki, c'est le raton laveur. Le kitsune, je crois. Je crois que c'est ça. Ouais. Mais je l'avais dit avant, mais j'avais un doute. Ouais, on continue. Ouais, pas tellement chaud, hein. Salut, surprise. Invasion ninja. Oula, attends, on peut pas passer là? Inspectrice. Oula. Eureka. Ah, c'est joli.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for...
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million more.
2 million?
C'est des malades.
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your...
Ma'am, these two here are good.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy,
400
allow
000.
me to reduce it.
Thank you ever so much. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll try.
That's not how
L'invitation au dîner.
By all means, bargain the price down.
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Pourquoi les 2 millions, je les
Much
avais, je crois.
obliged.
Vu que je dépense jamais de Mora. Ah, j'ai cru qu'il rentrait seul avec elle, mais oula.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee, the way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a... So when the day comes that
En fait, les gens ils galèrent tellement à gagner du fric que si t'as des étrangers qui viennent, let's go.
Needs to apply for residency.
Eh voilà, exactement.
Then they'll milk them for all their work.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Bah, ils sont pas tellement chauds les gens, hein.
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, the most that overseas
après,
merchants
suffit de
can do to look
parvenir,
after
hein.
themselves, that's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests. The association provides help, support. Essentially,
ouais.
it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
Ça c'est vrai.
So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun when...
Ça c'est vrai. Mon avis, elle doit être dans l'île tout au sud.
I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to
Là,
the
en fait,
Raiden
c'est comme si on était à Hokkaido, hein, maintenant que j'y pense.
Really? What?
L'île tout au nord.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal. Connections come at a high
Ils ont
price.
des liens
you
avec le
understand?
pays de la Tsarine, comme Hokkaido qui est situé près de la Russie. Franchement, les développeurs, c'est des génies. Hein.
Not you too.
No. In this instant, in fact, there's
Et
no
le
real
sud, bien
cost
sûr, c'est
as
là d'où vient
such.
Tokyo.
It's just that if this is something I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle.
why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook?
Oh, on a connu
Here's the
des escrocs.
situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the... Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check the head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him.
Ok. Bon, nous, on va peut-être s'arrêter là. Attends, je voudrais terminer comme ça, là, c'est pas mal. Ouais. Franchement, masterclass. Quel jeu de fou. Bah écoutez, merci à vous d'avoir regardé cette vidéo. J'espérais vraiment que pour ce 60e épisode, on arrive à Inazuma. C'est chose faite. C'est trop bien. Je sens qu'on va kiffer cette map. Bah écoutez, merci à vous d'avoir regardé cette vidéo. N'hésitez pas à la liker, n'hésitez pas à donner vos avis en commentaire, vos conseils si vous en avez, étant donné que je viens de débarquer à Inazuma. N'hésitez pas à donner vos meilleurs conseils. De toute façon, vous donnez toujours de très bons conseils, donc c'est génial. Merci à vous, hein, comme d'hab. N'hésitez pas aussi à vous abonner si c'est pas encore fait. Comme ça m'encourage à continuer à faire des vidéos sur ce jeu ou d'autres jeux même. Hein. Mais en ce moment, j'aime bien faire des vidéos sur ce jeu parce que je vois que vous êtes assez réceptifs et actifs. Enfin bref, encore merci à vous d'avoir regardé cette vidéo et bonne continuation. C'était Yano Pippo.